Good morning, Leroy Clamola here with you. I'll be doing all right this morning. Glad to get things kicked off here this morning as we are in high gear on this morning show. I want to thank our sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, for sponsoring our live stream of this morning's program. And joining me is the honorable, the fantastic, the wonderful, the esteemed yet respected and never duplicated Honorable Mayor Bruce Berry. And Bruce, the dynamic duo is back. I have missed talking
what
to
a
you.
great opening, Leroy. Thank you very much, and really happy to be here.
So glad to have you on the show, and always great to talk to you, because I tell you what, a lot of people I don't think realize just how much happens on a regular basis in Taylorville.
Right.
That just goes on behind the scenes that people don't even realize is going on.
Right. And I try to go to about every event that happens in Taylorville, and we had a busy weekend this weekend, and look forward to the next couple of weekends coming up. Memorial Day's in 2 weeks, and next Saturday's Armed Forces Day. So I guess I'm on here asking for volunteers to come out to the cemetery when we put up all the flags for the Armed Forces Day. Be next Saturday at 9 a.m. So if anybody's wanting to volunteer to come out and help put the flags up, we sure would appreciate it.
All right. So where should people go if they want to help out?
Right to the front of the cemetery there at the maintenance building. We'll hand out the flags, and we'll send you off to put them up. So
always it
takes about an hour if we have enough volunteers. So it's a good hour spent with camaraderie and everything. And get the Boy Scouts come out and help. Usually the cheerleaders and sometimes the volleyball team or basketball teams come out and help. And it's a nice community event.
Bruce is really asking for help because he doesn't want to be out there for 6 hours himself putting up flags.
I've been out there 6 hours before, but no, we've got it down to about 45 minutes to an hour. We usually get a lot of help, but if anybody wants to come out and help, we sure would appreciate it.
Oh, always a good deal to be able to help out and to be able to show some respect and
exactly
cancer for that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that going on. Always a lot of good stuff. I know we were talking before the show. The first Friday of every month, they got the car show going on down at the square, and I was amazed, not with the cars, because the cars are beautiful in itself.
Right.
I was amazed with how many people were down there. It was packed.
What a great event Small Town Taylorville puts on. My hats off to Steve Craigs and Lee Skinner. They do a wonderful job, and it's became a good event for Taylorville. It's always the first Friday of the month. A couple weeks ago, they thought they had a threat of rain. They thought they may have to cancel it, but the rain held off. And so, again, I think it was June 4th this year, maybe be the date. Whatever the first Friday in June is, will be the next car show.
How much of an impact has the Chamber and Small Town Taylorville had on Taylorville? Have you seen visible increases in
just the traffic on the square is something I noticed, without getting into the retail activity there. But, our retail activity continues to grow. And as a matter of fact, I'm meeting tomorrow with a retail developer wanting to maybe develop some other retail space in Taylorville. So those things are going well.
Always a lot of stuff going on, and always, like I said, the very beginning of our show today, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes as well. You see stuff that goes on, but there's so much more that goes on you may not even realize.
I remember seeing you a couple of weeks ago at the grand opening of Farm and Home. What a wonderful store that is out on 104, and I just want to welcome them to town, Leroy. That was a great addition to our town. That was packed as well. There was people filing in all the time, and every time I drive by there, it's busy. So and just walking around the store, which I have numerous times, I see people that I don't recognize, which I think means that they're coming from out of town. So it's always good to get out of town visitors to our town.
All right. So last summer we did a lot of road projects, including I'm gonna mess it up now, but the East
Main.
Yep. What projects are going to be done this year?
Well, in the near future, we're going to do North Main from Park Street to Vine Street, which is right by City Hall there. We're going to start the downtown project, which we happen to receive the $2.5 million grant from DCEO. Congressman Davis, one of his last works for the city, we were awarded $2.5 million grant through the federal funding for West Main. So we're doing the preliminary work on that. We're trying to find out what's going to go on with this debt ceiling and things to make sure the funding will still be there. So I've had my ears and eyes glued to the television, and also to many emails that are sent back and forth to make sure we do secure that funding. So look for a lot of projects to come in the next year or two.
It's got to feel good to know that the state has your back as far as those kind of grants and as far as the support that they give to help build the community.
We've been very lucky in the last 3 or 4 years of getting a lot of grant money, which previously we didn't get. So, but now I think we have a good relationship with the state, and it's great to see. And I'm looking forward to our downtown area as revitalize the downtown area. It starts, basically locally with the car show and more activity, and hopefully we can fix the roads up and everything, and then work well with that.
The hustle and bustle of the work, and while it may be a little bit displacing as far as road construction, at the end of the day, when it's done, you can see it's
done. Yes,
how
I haven't been up on 48, but they say they're about to wind up from Blue Mound to Decatur, Route 48, doing that. So that will be a great addition to the people that work up in the Decatur area from Taylorville, and even the people that travel there for leisure or to see sporting events and things.
It's fantastic. I go to the VA obviously in Decatur, and it's so much quieter. It's so much. It feels safer. It doesn't feel like my car's going to fall apart.
Right. To be honest with you, I usually go when I go to Champaign, I'll take 48, but I haven't been there since Illinois basketball has ended. But other than that, look forward to the football season this fall. And, things are looking up in our area.
Absolutely. Plenty of great stuff going on, and plenty of awesome activities going on all around Taylorville and the surrounding, and the community as well. And Bruce, you guys had at the end of April, you guys had your city cleanup day.
Correct.
How good was that?
Went well. Very busy that day, and continue. We some reason we've had quite a bit of wind damage around here. So anybody needs any limbs or something picked up, just call my office, and we'll get them picked up in a day or two.
All right, Bruce Berry, Taylorville Mayor, joining us this morning to talk to us about some of the great stuff going on in and around the community of Taylorville, and just all the work that's going on that he is taking care of to make sure that the city stays running. Otherwise, if he stopped working, the city would stop. It would just absolutely stop. So we can't have that.
I do continue to work.
No, I obviously I'm kidding. You have a great support staff and a great team that really goes and helps and really, from everything from street and sewer to you name it, just a great department. What can you say about your department and what they do for you?
I've had the pleasure to name all the superintendents since I've taken over, 6 years ago, including police chief, fire chief. We've got all new street and sewer, lake, cemetery, water department, everyone, HBO. And I think we've got a good team going now. They get along well, and we work together. And maybe that wasn't what was going on in the past. I think now we all work together. Another big project is going to come up, hopefully starting this fall, is the bike trestle. Luckily Pena was able to get the grant with the help of Bud Altman and his crew. I was in the meetings with the state daily on securing that grant. And so hopefully we can get the bike trestle fixed and go from there. And that brings me, they are sponsoring a bike safety class this Saturday morning at the hospital in conjunction with the hospital Bike Safety Week. I'm going to read a proclamation today. This is Bike Safety Week. So like I said, great work from volunteers in the community. And I guess that's what you can add, that I've asked for volunteers for everything. And, we've sort of really happy to have a lot of volunteers that come out and help and do things just for the betterment of our community.
And that really goes to show the support from the community as well, because you are able to get those volunteers and you are able to get, and sometimes I think we take that for granted, but people are willing to help to make the community better?
Well, I think you see myself out there volunteering my time, or some of my family members or other people that they've been involved in. And, it goes back to all the help that we received when the tornado hit, and it's just continued. Our food pantry, second to none now, the volunteers that they receive. What a great organization that has. I'm happy to say my brother Larry is one of the big volunteers down there, along with, Pam Frump and Amy Hagan run a great operation there, but they have hundreds of volunteers. But just like to mention through Cindy Hooper's down there all the time, Dick Berry, can't think of the guy's name, Baldock. My brother Larry says Harold Baldock does work every day at the food pantry. Now we've got the Kiwanis Club running their table for food donations. We get the FFA kids down there to help. It's just that everybody is more than willing to give of their time and financial to help everything. So I just want to shout out to the community. Thank you for what everyone all does.
All right, we got take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more with Mayor Bruce Berry, Taylorville Mayor. Talk to him a little bit about a city council meeting that'll be taking place this evening. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of the Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
Hello, I'm Bud Altman with the Lincoln Prairie Trails Conservancy. The LPTC was formed in March of 2017 as a non-governmental, all-volunteer group with a mission to work for the repair, maintenance, promotion, enhancement, and expansion of the Lincoln Prairie Trail. For over 6 years, we've worked to improve the overall experience for those riding, running, or walking the trail. This has been accomplished using all volunteer labor and donated funds. Please join us as we work further improve this amazing public asset. Call us at 217-820-0849 or contact us on social media.
This is Cammie Payne, General Manager of the Miller Media Group. We, along with TCCU, are proud to bring you the Community Spotlight each month.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
The Taylorville Tornadoes are going to do it today.
Listen for Taylorville Tornado baseball, softball, and Little League games on New Country 104.1 and stream live on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. You'll hear boys baseball, girls softball, and Little League games brought to you by
your locally owned Scooters Coffee at routes 29 and 104 in Taylorville. Are proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the WTIM Tornado Give Back promotion. Scooters Coffee will donate the following to the Taylorville Sports Boosters. For each Tornadoes varsity football touchdown, they're donating $10. For each three-point shot in varsity Tornado boys and girls basketball games, they're donating $3. And for each varsity Tornado baseball and softball game, they're donating $3. The 22 local Scooters Coffee Taylorville thank you for your business. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Taylorville Tornadoes are going to do it today.
Scott Primer here from Locust Grove Church near Assumption. We're spreading the good news of Christ in person and online. Come join our family or watch our video sermon podcast by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Hi, I'm Brett with Central Cremation Center, and we proudly serve all of Central Illinois. Our affordable cremation options begin at just $7.95 with payment options available. See our plans by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of the Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
Hello, I'm Bud Altman with the Lincoln Prairie Trails Conservancy. The LPTC was formed in March of 2017 as a non-governmental, all-volunteer group with a mission to work for the repair, maintenance, promotion, enhancement, and expansion of the Lincoln Prairie Trail. For over 6 years, we've worked to improve the overall experience for those riding, running, or walking the trail. This has been accomplished using all volunteer labor and donated funds. Please join us as we work further improve this amazing public asset. Call us at 217-820-0849 or contact us on social media.
This is Cammie Payne, General Manager of the Miller Media Group. We, along with TCCU, are proud to bring you the Community Spotlight each month.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
WTIM.
And welcome back to Taylorville Morning Show, WTIM Morning Show. I'm talking to Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry and getting all my words mixed up like always. But Mayor Bruce Berry joining us this morning to talk to us about some of the great things going on in the community and all the hard work that goes on day in and day out to make Taylorville a success and to keep the city running. And Mayor, I know you guys got a city council meeting tonight.
Correct.
What's going on with that tonight?
Just makes a normal meeting for May. We're going to approve a few contracts and things like that. I am going to honor an 8th grade student tonight, Brock Walton. He got second in the IESA state wrestling tournament.
Very cool.
Well, I've been told he's the only first wrestler to ever place at state in Taylorville history. So that's
a big deal. Very cool.
I also noticed that he's going to the state this week in this junior high track meet. So there's 4 or 5 members who are going, and shout out to the girls track team. I think they're sending 6 members, including 1 relay team, to the high school state track meet at Eastern this weekend. So
I'm always impressed with the kids that can do multiple sports, to be able to not only to be able to play those sports, to be able to play them at such a high level.
Exactly. Yeah. I think kids ought to play every sport that they possibly can. I know some people try to go to just individual sports, but I think you get so much more from playing all the sports and have fun.
Yeah.
At that age.
Absolutely. I know the Taylorville Police Department's looking to purchase some stuff. How we've seen a huge deal. Chief Wheeler taking over the Taylorville Police Department. Talk a little bit about what he brings to that police department and the work that he's done over the last 3 years.
Yeah, came here July of 19, so it'll be 4 years coming up here in a month or so. I appointed him in July, and he's done a wonderful job. He's very good at getting the guys to work the way he wants them to work. And I think our police force is second to none now. We've been able to receive numerous grant opportunities. Chief Wheeler works his rear end off trying to secure grant money. And if you notice, we're going to get new body cams. And he got like 80% of it paid through some federal grant that he applied for and received. So at hardly any cost to the city. And it's one of those rules that the state legislature passed. We have to have all body cams by 2025. Well, we've already got them. And now we're replacing them with new ones. And like I said, Chief Wheeler's done a great job, as long as all our other superintendents and chiefs.
I'm always impressed with their response time. Their response time always seems to be fairly quickly for when they're able to get out to situations, from what I've seen. So.
Exactly. They are what we call the first responders. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, it's great.
And speaking of first responders, there seems to have been an uptick lately in fires, but Taylorville Fire Department has done a fantastic job at being able to get out there and take care of those.
Great. Our fire department does a wonderful job and can't ask for anything more. Chief Aderman, the ex-Chief Cruz, had a better opportunity up in Chicagoland area. And so I named Chief Aderman, and he's done a great job. And I keep giving all these departments these accolades, but now we're in starting contract negotiations, Leroy. So, and I think the city will step up and pay these people what they're worth, and we can go from there. Continue our great police force and fire department, as long as our ASME crew. What a great job our street and sewer and water and lake and cemetery and airport and everyone does.
Always keeping everything going and everything cohesive. That's important.
These guys put their heart and soul into improving the city, and I'd like to reward them.
All right, Mayor, really quick, if people want more information or want to get a hold of you, how can they do that?
They can call my office 217-287-7946 or call my cell phone 217-827-7166. I think somebody's calling me right now, Leroy. So
they were taking that number to heart, man.
Right, well, and like I said, I'm available 24/7 and try to look into all the situations that happened. And our big thing now, we're trying to get people to cut their grass. So that's the big issue going on this week.
There you go. Cut your grass. Thanks, Mayor. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Your information station, WTIM.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason. President Biden insisting that he is optimistic that